Bridget when I actually need her. Oh, hi, everyone! I have terrible news. My friend, Tony the Tiger, is doing a very bad thing. He keeps taking my stuff without asking me. I want to let him know that it's wrong and help him to learn to ask people first. But I'm scared he's not going to want to be my friend anymore. What do I do? Oh, Bridget always says the Bible has all the answers. What is this? What is that?
What are you doing over here?
Just reading the Bible.
Wow, 2 Sundays in a row? That's awesome.
Thank you. I have a very important message for my friend Tony the Tiger. But I'm afraid of telling him. And now I'm looking for something to help me.
Oh, well, how about Isaiah? He was a prophet who lived in Jerusalem, and he had a very special message for God's people, but he was scared to tell people about that message. He didn't think he was good enough, but God delivered him from his sin, and he was able to deliver that message.
Really? What was the message?
Well, if you read through the book of Isaiah, it will help you understand.
Aha! Isaiah warned God's people of all the bad things they did and what would happen if they didn't stop. And the people ignored them.
Yeah, Isaiah told the people what would happen if they ignored God's commands.
Aha! Isaiah warned God's people of all the bad things they did and what would happen if they didn't stop. And the people ignored them.
Yeah, Isaiah told the people what would happen if they ignored God's commands.
Wow! He spoke about so much peace, hope, and how we should treat each other.
Yeah, if you want to hear some more about it, let's head into our video for today.
Yay! Let's hear our Bible verse from one of our special friends.
Thousands of years into the past, to a time when God's people, the Israelites, were in the promised land. The Israelites were constantly disobeying God. Sin was rampant in Israel. One day, God sent a prophet to warn the Israelites about their disobedience. A prophet was a person who told people on earth what God wanted them to hear. One day, a prophet named Isaiah came to remind the Israelites of the coming of God's Savior. He said,
"For to us a child is born, to us a son is given, and the government will be on his shoulders, and he will be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace. Of the greatness of his government and peace there will be no end. He will reign on David's throne and over his kingdom, establishing and upholding it with justice and righteousness. The zeal of the Lord Almighty tells us this."
Even though Isaiah warned them, the Israelites still disobeyed God.
Hi, my name is Victoria, and I am 7 years old. Our memory verse for today is Isaiah 6, verse 8. Then I heard the voice of the Lord saying, "Who will I send? Who will go for us?" I said, "Here I am, send me." Thank you.
Thank you, Fred! You are now part of the Silly Millie fan club! Well, Isaiah had some very difficult messages, but he still shared them.
Yeah, and he tried his best to serve God's people and tell them about God's truth.
I guess I can tell Tony the truth as well. And I won't be afraid anymore because God is with me.
Yeah, I'm glad this story helped you. I want to be like Isaiah too and serve God without having to be afraid.
Me too! Well, I'm gonna go see Tony now. I don't think because we had this nice conversation that we are best friends now. I'm still watching you.
Well, I wouldn't have it any other way, Silly Millie.
Bye, everyone! And remember, don't forget what God has done for you. He is always with you, and you can trust him.
Yeah, bye everybody.
Seriously? Why is always the final words? I wanted the final words. Goodbye, everyone!
Bye everyone.
Hey! Come back,
5 minutes later.